Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Medium Core. It's finally time to start building. I'm going to start off by just crafting some things, some stuff and things. I'm going to turn these all into polished deep slate, and then I'm going to turn this into deep slate bricks. And then actually let me grab just a little bit of cobbled deep slate. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. So I guess first let's kind of make the door. So I think it's fair to have a door that's 3 blocks wide. Let's do a brick on each side of the door. I want this to be mostly bricks because I like the texture of bricks. And I'm going to start with just doing this part of the tower, the entranceway. I should have grabbed shears. I think also a hoe would have worked. Maybe. Well, this is already looking a lot better than a red wall. Almost there. And there. So this is the shape of the first tower. And it's not going to be terribly tall. I'm thinking maybe about 15 to 25 blocks tall. So I'm going to build a framework, get it all kind of skeletoned up, and then I'll start filling it in from there. Alright, I've got a nice framework up here. I think this is an appropriate height. It's 15 blocks tall, and I think for the first tower, that's a good size. Especially since this is just an entryway. I've left the door area a little blank, because I was going to actually put the door here now, but I really don't know how I want to make the door. So there's nothing there. And I think I'll fill in this little bit here. Again, trying to do mostly bricks, because I want this to be a predominantly brick structure. There we go. So yeah, it's very brick heavy, because that's what I want. I want mostly bricks, with just a little smattering of other materials. That's what the entire tower is going to kind of look like pre-decorate. I think I'm going to have like a window and a ledge in that center, or some kind of banner, something to detail, because that's like the front and center right above the doorway. I've gotta put something there that looks nice. So yeah, I'll think of something to put there. But all that's left to do for this one is to finish it up, slap a roof on it, and then try and figure out a door. So I'll do that bit by bit, and I'll be back when at least there's some progress to be shown. Entire shell done. It definitely is brick heavy as I intended, and I used significantly more bricks than everything else. But that's basically it for the shell. All I've got to do is add a ceiling, probably add a floor, and then figure out what to do with the door. I still am not sure what to do for the door. I might have to consult the original guy on what to put there, but I promise this section of the tower will be, I say quote-unquote, completely done, because it won't be detailed or having an interior yet, but it'll be as complete as I want it to be in this stage, but that's how it looks currently. I'd say it looks pretty good. Now that is interesting, isn't it? I've got the entire roof put on. I've got a door figured out, and you can actually see I've done just a minute amount of detailing. I know I said I wasn't going to do any detailing yet, but I kind of wanted to do just a small amount on this first tower to show what it was going to be like. So up there's some deep slate tile and some black stone used as kind of artificial shadows, which is what I said I was going to do. Obviously, when it's the big tower, it's going to be bigger shadows using stuff like black concrete. But since this is just a short little tower, I figured small shadows would be sufficient. So from some angles, it looks a bit weird, like that one. But when you take a step back, it does do a good job of just looking like a shadow on the building. And then here's the door. Nothing special, but I think it's a nice little bit of texture instead of just doing a flat wooden door. Unfortunately, it makes it a bit difficult to open. And the inside I've had to light up because there's an actual roof now, so it's a bit dark. But yeah, as you can see, inside will not be done until everything else is done, because it's kind of missing one of the big walls, and it will not get one of the big walls for a long time because I have to do this next tower, which is quite a bit bigger, if I'm being honest. A bit bigger than I anticipated. I don't even have the materials to make the baseline yet. Oh, that's the wrong way around. There we go. Now I do. So I guess I can just quickly get a little baseline done. I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is part of this tower. And then this tower, it'll probably have a doorway eventually. But if there is, it's going to be on the inside. So not yet, which means the entire thing has to be bricked up. Wait. The entire thing has to be solid on the base, which isn't an issue. It just means it's going to take a slightly larger amount of resources. And I was hearing the campfire. I thought something was on fire. Well, I suppose something is on fire, the campfire. But as you can see, this is kind of my process, just trying to stick to mostly brick. Can't really call it randomizing since I am focusing heavily on using brick, but trying to randomize when I'm using polished deep slate versus cobbled deep slate. I'll do two cobbled deep slates here. And then it's going to connect right up here. And that's the entire shape. So that's what I'll be doing in the next episode, filling that out. That one, I think I'll make that one about 20 blocks tall, because I don't want it to be too much taller than that. But slowly but surely, this is starting to come together, and I'm actually really happy with how it's turning out. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft Medium Core, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.